live. All right. So is it showing the video yet? All right, looks like it's live.
Are you?
Okay, everybody. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you for joining in. I'm sending out the link to the stream for everybody so that they can file in and ask whatever questions they feel like or whatever, so that you guys can join in. Ask me what you want to about what this podcast is going to be like after I do a brief rundown and explanation. But now I have to find my post so that people can see it, which will take a second. Okay. So now I got that going. I can see the live chat in case somebody wants to ask anything. But for everybody that's here or that sees this on the replay, this is going to be called Game Idea Foundry Talk, and it's literally just going to be, for the most part, going over ideas for different video games, whether it be for a specific series or if it's going to be like a wholly original idea where I'll have people on with me and we all talk together and go through the reps of setting up a story, what the game would be like, what type of game it would be, gameplay, different functions of the game, different features and things like that. Or will like something like I've done before, like if you guys know, this is rebranded from the Gamer Idea Foundry, which honestly name's not too different. But originally, like, the concept was to take games that I have like a deep like of, deep appreciation for. Like one did one for Mario and Sonic, did Legend of Zelda MMO, and I may reprise those because I have newer ideas that I think would work better for them. But that would be up to if if I can get the viewership for that, people joining in. If anybody's interested, like, I'm open to have pretty much anyone on. Um, I'm more than likely going to be hosting these through Skype, which is what I'm using right now. And you can ignore that waiting for others to join because I didn't send out the link for other people to join in. This being the 0 episode, because I'm just going to run through explaining it. Um, I'm not going to have people on just to agree with me. If somebody really wants to come on because you think that I may have bad ideas and you might be able to correct them, I'm all for that. I would like actually for that to happen because that type of back and forth might draw more interest to more people. Hey, it might even catch interest of the game companies. I know several of them follow me. And on top of that, I was thinking about how often this would happen. And when I did question about it, people on Twitter and other places said that you guys wanted me to do it weekly once I got the podcast rolling. Problem is, I don't want to just constantly do it. And plus, on top of that, it takes a while to really come up with a good concept. And I don't want to just run through a bunch of them all at once and then not have a whole lot to talk about. But if this were to be something that people were interested in and wanted to see more of, and depending on the engagement that I get from it, then I would definitely be up for doing them more often, probably bi-weekly. But I think once this gets going, once it starts, it'll probably be monthly. And I think I may do it at like maybe like the second or third week of every month. But that just depends on what's going on at the time. I will put out information ahead of time so that people who are following me, whether it be on YouTube or Twitter, or whether or not you're on my Discord or anything else that you may find me on, I will put the information out there for people to be able to see and to be able to get in contact with me if you want to join in, or just to be prepared to be in the live chat if you want to be able to contribute your thoughts to what's going on with it. Now, I still haven't settled on what the first subject is going to be, though I do have a few ideas, and I did leave a poll that kind of led me one direction. I just haven't set myself on it. But it's probably going to be Zelda for the first opening episode of this that will we'll probably do, like I said, I'll probably be reprising doing the MMO for Legend of Zelda, because I think there's so much more that can be done with that concept, and it's just one of those things where it's like there's this empty space that leaves it to be open for Nintendo to have that type of game in the series. And no disrespect to Koei Tecmo and them doing Hyrule Warriors, because they could essentially do the same thing with that, but an MMO could be constantly expanded upon until they really want to shut it down. Like, they wouldn't have to do different game iterations, and at any point they could just do what they did with the original Hyrule Warriors and have characters traverse through different portals and through time and stuff. So there's a lot that could be worked with just that particular concept. But I really want to get back into doing more stuff like this, where I can have a panel and we can run over the ideas, and I can get different types of people's perspectives on it. Like, I could get Shadow Fox for his tech perspective, or I could get someone like Action Jack Gaming Grounds on here for his type of perspective, or even Trinell, who's always in my comments on different videos and also pitching different ideas in the comments, because I would just think that having another person that similarly acts like I do when it comes down to this type of stuff, it might be interesting. But I'm also, again, hoping to get like a variety of different people to join in on this, because to me it doesn't matter who comes in, as long as people are respectful and we don't talk over each other constantly, which can be hard to do because people get kind of passionate about this. So I'm wide open for that. And if anybody has anything that they're interested in adding, they want to make any comments, want to jump in or anything, because I'm not seeing anybody pop up, even though I know that there are people watching. But I'm open to doing a lot with it. So this really was just to put it out there. Hey, I'm getting my podcast back on the road. It's going to be going back again, because I have more availability to do it now. Though, again, I don't think I'm going to be doing it weekly, because it's one, setting it up takes a lot of time. Two, it's just like I said, I don't want to run through all the ideas that I have so fast without having something behind it. And I have a lot of stuff on my channel that I could work from for different ideas for the podcast, but I also do want to do original from the ground up game ideas with it, like where we come up with the characters, come up with the setting, come up with the main goal and plot lines and things of that nature. And that is something that will take a major amount of time, and I already do have several outlines for that. But since I don't have any questions, and I'm not seeing any at the moment, more likely I'm going to catch them on in the comments after the replay is over. Say what you guys want to and let me know what you're thinking. And if you have any ideas of things that you would like me to talk about for this podcast and what you would like to see me get into. But for right now, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it, so I'm not rambling on without having like a lot of interaction to go with. So thank you guys very much for tuning in. Hopefully you found this to be informative about what's going to be coming for this in the future. There are other things I'm working on too, but they'll take some time to set up. So, thank you guys very much for listening in. Keep your eyes and ears out for more stuff from me. And until the next time, enjoy your games and peace out.